So I'm very excited about the Cardano DeFi adoption that should take place during this market cycle. And there's a part that I think a lot of people don't necessarily think about. Most people probably just focus on ADA, and that's great, right? Just know that actual on-chain use and adoption of the Cardano blockchain can lead to higher ADA prices just from simple supply and demand, right? And there's this portion, so corporate adoption, all right? Some people don't like it, but it is what it is. There is a movement towards blockchain adoption when it comes to some of these large businesses. When we look at this space, there's not a crazy amount of enterprise grade blockchains that can actually facilitate this kind of on-chain demand and usage. If we look at something like Ethereum, it cannot handle it. Okay. Theoretically, can it handle it? Yes, right? You could obviously always build more things on Ethereum, but is it sustainable? Can you handle the throughput? Can you handle the fees? No. Ethereum is not an enterprise grade blockchains. There are other chains out there that have their own set of issues. Downtime, exploits. Are these corporations, are these enterprises going to utilize those blockchains for their needs? No, they're not, right? They'd like chains that don't have problems. That's where Cardano comes in. That is why I am so bullish on Cardano as we approach this blockchain adoption for corporations in the future. It's because it has 100% uptime. It's got fantastic security, has never had an exploit, right? It's got massive scalability, vertically, horizontally, right? Hydra, layer twos, mini ledgers, side chains. There are so many things that have been built that can help facilitate the needs of a lot of these businesses. Now, we haven't necessarily seen that yet because I want people to realize that we are still so early in this corporate blockchain adoption sector. Most businesses have not moved to this area. We're starting to see them begin to essentially test this out. Look at Vodafone, for example. They're testing out multiple different blockchains for different use cases, and they're seeing what is going to work best. Believe it or not, this is starting to happen with many different businesses throughout the world, privately testing blockchains to see how they can facilitate their needs. And when we look at what Cardano offers, again, with those things that I mentioned, also the fact that it's heavily decentralized and it's going to be interoperable with other chains. I mean, there's so many reasons that Cardano is a natural solution for this corporate enterprise adoption. That is why I think there is such a bullish future for Cardano. Yes, we are going to see it probably utilized for, payment networks. We're going to be seeing it utilized for transactions. We're also going to see it used for these business demands, this business utility. Okay. Now, some people, again, they're not a huge fan of corporations getting into blockchain. And guys, it's going to make their life easier. What it also means is if they are in fact utilizing Cardano for these needs, it means that ADA price is probably going to move to the upside too. So there are benefits that can come from this, but we are still in the early phase of this. Okay. We're likely to see over this market cycle, over the next market cycle, big corporate adoption, heavy use of blockchain from these businesses. And again, it's going to benefit the entire space. So I appreciate you guys. That's kind of where my head is at in that regard. I think there's a big use case that's coming from that, but we'll obviously have to just wait and see how this all plays out in the coming years. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.